We are going to look at watermarks. Putting a watermark in Microsoft Word. A watermark is usually can put a picture, a logo, or a text behind your work or in the background, and it will appear on each and every page. So I want to put a logo of Nkumba University to appear on each and every page, but in the background of this work. And that is a watermark, a picture watermark. So to achieve this, we click on the Design tab. Then we come to Watermark. Then we go to Custom Watermark. The dialog box that appears, we choose Picture Watermark. Then select Picture. So you browse for the picture from your computer. You go to look for the logo for Nkumba University. You browse where your picture is. So this is it. I select. I click Insert. So I'm going to leave it at a washout. If I remove washout, it will not be faint in the background. But when I keep it at washout, it will be faint. Then I'll click OK. So as you can see now, each and every page has got a logo of Nkumba University in the background. That is a picture watermark. To remove the watermark, you come back where you put it from and you click on Remove Watermark. You can also put a text watermark. I come into Watermark, then Custom Watermark. So you have text watermark. So you have a picture watermark and a text watermark. So when I click on text watermark, now here where is text, I'll delete what is there. Then I put a text I want to put. So I want to put Nkumba University. So I can change the font to any font I like. And you can change the color. So the size, I can change the size to any size I want. And I can change the color. All of these are optional depending on what you want. So I can change the color. I can choose it to be transparent or semi-transparent. Then I can make it horizontal or I can make it diagonal depending on what I want. I'm going to keep it a diagonal. Then I'll click OK. So when you look at this page, throughout now my work, I have a logo. I have Nkumba University as a watermark. Remove it, you come back and you click on Remove Watermark. Let's look at page colors. The page color, you see our work is in white. It has a white background, but sometimes maybe the white is too much for someone's eyes. So you can check the background, but this doesn't mean that it will be printed background, no. It's just for your eyes. So if I come to page color here, under the design, I can choose a different page color. So my page color will change. But when I come to printing, see my work will not take that page color. So it is just only for your eyes in case the white is too much for you. Normally we use white just because it is when we are putting different colors, they are easy to be identified when you have a white background. Then we have page borders still under design. We have page borders. You can work with different types of page borders. So if I click on page borders there, I have different options for page borders. I have box, Box will put a box around my text. This is the display of how your work will appear. Then shadow, to put a shadow of a box. 3D. Now let us take shadow. So you have styles here. You can choose from a style of line you want. Then you have color. You can choose which color to take. Then you have weight. You can choose a weight to take. You have different weights to choose from. You can also use the art if you want, but I'm not going to use art now, but you can use the art. So after, where do you want to apply your border? Apply to. You want to apply to the whole document. If I say whole document, the whole document will take. But I have more options here. I can apply to a section, that is if I've selected it. I can apply to a first page only. I can also apply to this section, all except first page. So let me put it on the first page only. So I select first page and I click OK. So when you go to your work in the first page, you will see that I put a border on the first page. So that's how we put borders. You have other options under borders. We have borders, we have page border, we have shading. You can as well shade with the color. So here you have options for paragraph. So as you see now, I'm shading only paragraph. So if I select paragraph, borders, shading, I select a color to shade, paragraph, text, I need a paragraph. So all of that paragraph which is selected is I've done the shading. You can do the shading also under the home tab, select, then you come to home, then you have the shading button there. You can also use that shading button, click, and then you can shade. So there are two ways. You can either shade under the design tab by going to page borders, then shading, or you can select a paragraph and then go to the home tab. Then you select a shading color you want to use. So in this video, we have seen the design tab. And the design tab we have seen, we have there the watermark, we have the page border, page colors, and we have the page borders. There are also inbuilt styles you can choose from. A lot of inbuilt styles you can choose from, which your text can take. You can choose these inbuilt styles, but it is better to do your own designs. There are also many different various inbuilt colors which you can choose from, but these are just inbuilt colors, but you can take your own by using these three tabs under the design. We meet again in the next video, whereby we are going to look at the layout tab and we see what is in the layout and how it is used.